Hey, what's up? It's the Blizzard Eisen on Overlip here again with some more Let's Play Swashbucklers for the PlayStation 2. And now you get to see my new boat in action. I did a little bit of testing it out last night. I didn't save though, so there's no lapses in the Let's Play. But yeah, it's very good. The handles are just perfect. You know, the handles are just, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, with the handles, it handles very nice. You know, I'm pretty sure that's thanks to the paddles on either side of the ship. Hang on a second.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, the speed's pretty good. It actually holds 2 weapons. No, I've upgraded it so it can hold 2 weapons. You'll see him in action in a second. I see you're a real cutthroat, so you probably won't shun a dirty job like this. I don't shun any job that pays well. Well, listen, it's going to go down exactly like this. A ship will soon leave from Galvestown, and head for San Juan. I need the letter that's on that ship. I already have it. Oh, I don't have it. That's good to know, but just in case, don't forget the letter on that ship. I won't. This guy loves repetitiveness. I mean, I've already done a quest for him that involved retrieving a letter from a ship. Yeah, I actually took down a very hard ship. I wouldn't say with ease, but it wasn't like I wasn't sweating or nothing like that. So like, yeah, with little resistance. I have to make space in my inventory for this letter. So let's move some stuff up. There we go. Yeah, this is another game. Like I said before in my shooters, beware games with no difficulty. This is a game with no difficulty. I mean, the ship battles are, you know, difficult, but I'm more than positive that they scale it up, because even though I have a stronger ship now, or not really stronger, it's a little stronger, well, significantly stronger, but you know, I have more weapons than I had on my last ship. But even though I have a better ship, I've noticed that battling other ships is kind of a challenge, because I thought, you know, maybe I would just be demolishing everybody with my new ship, you know, with my with my upgrades or whatever. But that wasn't the case. It was still a pretty decent challenge. So they didn't scale it up too high, you know, the difficulty. But you know, it's not as easy as I thought it would be. Let's get some more of the upgrade. Sails upgrade. New sails will increase the ship's speed to the maximum. Nice. I could use that. Another weapon? Huh. Okay, well, let's upgrade the sails. I'll do the whole upgrade later on when I get to my money, obviously. That's done. see if I can get some more of these things right here. And also bought a new engine as well. You guys saw that last time though. Mark II. I think I'll take one of these. Take some more Gatling gun ammunition. I can always use that. 12. That's about it. Mule. But yeah, the way the ship controls puts like every other ship I've ever battled or that I've ever used, not just in this playthrough, because I've had like one or two ships when I was testing it out at one or two different ships. This ship puts every ship I've ever had from those testings and this Let's Play to shame. It's really just the handling. Everything else doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, it's nice to have like more weapon slots, but yeah, I'll battle him later on. Where's that ship at? And that's weird because like now that I have this ship, you know, because before I got this ship right here with the paddles, I was actually looking for a ship like this, like a normal ship battle, and I couldn't find any. Now that I finally have the ship, now all of a sudden they're more and more common. I've heard GameSpot.com, which is where I go to check a lot of reviews. And mind you, like I don't watch reviews or read reviews to decide whether or not to get the game. I just do it so I can get more information about the game. Only thing I really care about now, you know, in this new gaming age, because I won't be buying an Xbox One or PS4. But the only thing I really care about when buying a game is the length. You know, like if they say in the review, or if I read that it's like a little short and it's like $60, then I probably won't get it. I'll wait till it goes down in price on Amazon. And it's a good thing that I shop online, or else I'll be waiting for years for it to go down to a respectable price at GameStop or somewhere else. But yeah, you know, I go there and I read the reviews. I don't really care about graphics. I don't really care. As long as I like how it looks, that's all that matters. Everything else doesn't matter. I'll worry about the rest of that stuff when I finally get the game. But if I like it and it isn't too short, then I'll pick it up. But yeah, but you know, like when I'm not scouting a game, I like to go to GameSpot, IGN, Metacritic, anywhere online. And do a little, not a lot of reading, but just a little reading on like games, like so especially when I play games, since I have a lot of them. When I play a game, I like to go back and just look at the reviews for it and stuff like that. That doesn't influence my play. No, that doesn't influence me playing it or not. I just like to, you know, I just really miss like those reviews of like the old systems, you know, the ps2 and stuff like that. And this game gave it a lot of criticism. I mean, GameSpot gave this game a lot of criticism. feels dull or feels a rip off of Sid Meier's Pirates. So that's what I don't like, because now we're in a day where like any game that has pirates is almost going to get called a Assassin's Creed game. So back in the PS2 era, we had the same problem. Whereas any game that had pirates got compared to a Sid Meier's pirate game. Because Sid Meier's, supposedly did it the best. I'm not knocking the game. Yeah, the gameplay is fun, but it's a good game. I'm not gonna say it's the very best. It's the most in-depth game, but it focuses too much on just one area. Like what it focuses on many areas. Mostly, like political and like sucking up to the right people so they can marry their daughters and stuff like that. So it focuses more on like that aspect of like pirateering or swashbuckling or whatever. And the melee is pretty fun, the little quick time events and stuff like that. But it isn't the best. It's not. I wouldn't call it the best. I say it's good. It's definitely good without a question. Because no game could ever replace it. But just because there's that one game, that doesn't mean that that has to be the only pirate game. Because even the don't crucify me for this, but even the Pirates of the Caribbean games are pretty good. Even though they only focus on like the melee, they're pretty good as well. That's another aspect of pirate game, of pirating or whatever. Like sword fighting and crazy little brawls or whatever, and flashy sword moves. The other aspect is just sailing around and just exploring, and that's sort of what Pirates of the Caribbean, not Caribbean, but Sid Meier's Pirates sort of nails. Although the sailing is fine. The adventuring is fine. It's just like it's more like worry-free adventuring. There really isn't like any sort of like danger. You're pretty much just exploring the ocean and you're exploring other islands. One game that does exploring really well, in my opinion, probably the best of that generation, would be Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat. The ship combat is a little more. It's a little more simple than this. It's way more simple than this. Like when you get to a ship battle, you don't have to stay there and fight. You can just sail away and try to like outrun the ship. Here, once you get into a battle, there's a whole nother screen. You got a loading screen, and it's kind of hard to escape battles as well. Black Cat, it's pretty easy, but in here, the ship combat is pretty. I'm not gonna say in depth, but you do have to watch what you're doing. You can't just press anything and just do anything to win the ship combat. So this ship combat is a little more detailed than Black Cat's, but with Black Cat, it's like the exploration is the best because you get a ship. I'm not even sure. Like, I could be mistaken, but like that's the only game for the PS2 that I've played where you get a ship and you can actually leave your ship. Here you can leave your ship, but just go into town to buy stuff. Black Cat, you're in one area of like the ocean or the world, and there's like 3 islands. At any time you can go to any one of those islands, get up, get off your ship, start exploring. You got your sword, you get some dynamite. I don't know if you get guns or not. I don't know, but I know you get magical powers, and you can actually explore the island. Sometimes there's dungeons. Sometimes it's just like an island where you're just above land, but you're also looking for. You could also search for buried treasure. Yeah, it's a very interesting mechanic to where like the controller will vibrate whenever you're near treasure. and as you get closer, it'll vibrate even more. And you press the button, and there's your treasure. And when you factor in the fact that there's at least 10 different areas, and each area has its own set of islands. And also each area is like themed. There's an ice area, there's a fire area, there's like a little, I guess, Amazonian area, and each area has at least 3 or 4 islands in it, in that one area. And you can explore any one of those islands, or all of them, and just fight monsters, fight other pirates. There's even Water Witch. I'll battle her. There's even what is it called? Ports. Certain ports on islands, or certain islands are fortified, and they'll have like a little structure that has like cannons or whatever sticking out of it. You can actually battle that port. Once you weaken it enough, or once you destroy it completely, then you dock your ship to the port, and then that area becomes yours. It becomes your port. It is pretty neat because any enemy that gets close to to your port, the computer will automatically start attacking it. And you can also, sometimes when you're in battle, you can try and lure enemies over to you for a fight. And as long as you're near your port, it's like you have backup. You'll be firing at them. Your port will be, firing at them. It's pretty neat. It's a really good game. There's a lot of good ideas. Yeah, this Gatling gun, this ship and this Gatling gun are just perfect. So you guys won't see me changing ships a lot. This is my ship that I'm keeping for pretty much the rest of the game until I find something stronger. But yeah, all I have to do now is level up my character to a point where I'm satisfied, and that'll be it. Next, I was surprised they offered me this steamboat so soon. I'm still pretty early in the game. Well, I don't know how long the game is. I don't know I have no idea how early I am or how late I am in the game. But yes, I'm pretty surprised. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty laid back let's play. I was kind of worried at first because I was wondering how I was gonna get a better ship, and I was like, "Oh, this might not be as laid back as I thought." But once I seen them offer me a steamboat so early in the game, I was like, "Sure, I'll take it." I was saying in one of my last videos that not of this game but of a different game that got deleted. I was doing a let's play for Chicago Enforcer, which I will redo again later on. Chicago Enforcer is a first-person shooter, but I was talking about how short the game is, or how supposedly short the game is, and how I have an account for howlongtobeat.com, and I was saying that it's funny that like they have a website called howlongtobeat.com, and I'm pretty sure it was made for the 360 and PS3 generation. And that's kind of funny to me because now games are shorter. They're shorter than they've ever been, in my opinion. Because maybe this site was around when the PS2 and Xbox were around. When they started, but I think maybe it was made maybe at the very end of the PS2 of that generation's lifespan, or either at the very beginning or somewhere in the middle of the PS3 and 360 generation. Because I just thought it was funny that there's a website for to tell you how long games are, which I love the website, I really do. But I thought it was funny, seeing as though how games are shorter than they've ever been on average. A lot of games are just very, very, very short. But they do, fortunately they do let you look up other games for like PS2. So like it doesn't have only PS3, 360 and up. It has a lot of stuff below. Like I never checked for any like Sega games or nothing like that. But I have checked for PS2 games. This game isn't on there, so I can actually, when I complete this game, I can actually log in the time for this game, how long it took me to beat this game, which would be pretty good. Oh yeah, and I also have other good, well, this is good news for me really, but well, I'll go with the space I have. But rather than buying a new weapon, because I really do want the mortar. There's a mortar that I can buy if I'm facing an enemy that has a mortar. Because when I was testing it last night, I faced an enemy that had a mortar, and I managed to beat him. This is one of the very hard battles. So if you fight an enemy that has a weapon that you might like, you can get the weapon, which will save you money on buying any weapons or buying any new weapons, because that's what I really need now. I need a mortar. Because one thing I learned last night when testing out my new ship, I learned that you don't even have to be near the mortar for it to damage you, which is crazy. You can just be in like the general area and you'll still take damage. So when I get that ship, when I get that gun, I'll be pretty set. Even though I have no place to put it, unless this steamboat can hold 3 weapons. If it could, that'd be awesome. But we'll just have to see. Sorry if I'm a little chatty. That's just the kind of mood I'm in. Getting this new ship has really lifted my spirits, because I was having a little bit of trouble up until I got a new ship. I was expecting eventually to get a new ship, because I know how the game works, sort of. And I was like, come on, I need another ship. I need a ship that has handling. I need a ship that has speed. And what do you know? I wasn't expecting an upgrade, of like this magnitude. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Do I have enough to upgrade my ship again? 2,000. Okay. I need to sell these goods and battle another ship. What's the condition of my ship? I don't want to risk it. I think I'll repair first before getting into another battle. Plus, I have money coming in from that ship that I just commandeered or taken over. So once I get that, I'll be straight. Where do I need to go? Havana. and sell off these goods. Go to the port storage and sell this loot. Oh, or here. Oh, perfect. I already have plenty of money to upgrade my ship already. You can't sell an item of this type here. Okay. I think I'll sell some of this ammo. I'll sell these two. Oh, I can't sell the item. Okay, I'll find somewhere to sell it. Yikes, 6,000 already.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So this steamboat I have is almost fully upgraded. Or it will be in a matter of seconds. Because I don't want to just disregard these items and toss them anywhere. This extra cannon and stuff. Oh, what is this? Howitzer, never mind. Oh, here we go. Sell that. Sell these two things right here. That's it, now upgrade. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Wow. This isn't even funny. So I'm wondering if there's a third one. I didn't even know I could open up a third weapon slot. I have to see that for myself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You. Because your main cannon, like the cannon that I was using before, like just you'll see it when I get into another battle. But it's just a cannon. That doesn't take up any inventory slots whatsoever. But once you get an additional weapon, that takes up an inventory slot. But you can have two weapons. And supposedly I can have a third weapon. Yeah, I find that to be crap. I'm guessing it's right here. That little spot. Right in the center. Okay, that's crazy. I should be leveling up pretty soon. Let's go turn in this quest.
Oh, come on.
Perfect. Here's your reward. Oh, another quest from him. Commentary break real quick. I'll be right back.
them all, huh?
Well, that I was on the phone, and I wanted to. I don't know if this is a nod to Sid Meier's Pirates or what, but check this out. You need to evacuate the Salsina shipment and Captain Meyer from the wreckage site. Meyer, as in Sid Meier? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Excellent. I'm counting on you. I know I'm a horrible voice actor. I know. But I finally learned today how to well, I'm about to learn today after this Let's Play about how to fix or how to replace the fan on your big ps2s. Because if you guys wondering, if you've seen my collection videos, you'll know that I only like the fat PS2s. And I went to this store today, an excellent store. I really like the store. It's called what is it called? It's called. I have to get back to you on that. But I was talking to one of the guys there. It's an electronics store. And I was talking to the guy there. And I asked him, did they sell fans for the PS2 there? Even though like, I don't know if a computer fan would work or not. But I asked, did they sell fans? And did he know where I could buy a fan? And he gave me... he wrote down... I'll tell you in a second. Hang on. 1 second.